Imagine a world without life. A barren earth, silent and still. Now, picture how life began. This incredible journey started over 3.5 billion years ago. Abiogenesis is the scientific theory explaining how life originated. It's a complex process where non-living matter transformed into living organisms. Let's explore how this happened step by step. First, Earth had the perfect mix of conditions. Think about volcanic eruptions, lightning strikes, and a vast ocean. These elements created an environment ready for life. Next, small organic molecules formed. These molecules, like amino acids and nucleotides, are the building blocks of life. They arose from simple chemical reactions happening in the warm oceans. Then, these molecules began to combine. They formed more complex structures, like proteins and RNA. Imagine tiny building blocks stacking together to create something bigger. At this stage, some RNA molecules evolved. They could replicate themselves. This was crucial. Self-replication is a key feature of living organisms. Picture this as the first hint of life. A landmark experiment by Miller and Urey provided evidence. They simulated early Earth conditions and produced amino acids. This showed how life's building blocks could form naturally. Over time, the first living cells appeared. These primitive cells were likely simple and single-celled. Think of them as the earliest ancestors of everything alive today. Today, the study of abiogenesis opens windows to new possibilities. Where else could life exist? On other planets, life may have similar origins. The universe holds many mysteries waiting to be uncovered. In summary, abiogenesis explains life's beginnings from non-life. A mix of conditions, simple molecules, and self-replicating structures paved the way for life. Curious to learn more about the science of life? Dive deeper into this fascinating subject. Explore books, articles, or documentaries about abiogenesis. Your journey of discovery starts now. Imagine the moment when those first cells emerged from the primordial soup, each one a tiny miracle, equipped with the potential to evolve and adapt. These cells began to harness energy from their surroundings, feeding off the rich organic materials in the ocean depths. Through this process, life slowly spread, eventually giving rise to increasingly complex organisms, each step an advancement on the evolutionary ladder. Picture the vibrant ecosystems that began to flourish, transforming our planet into a tapestry of color and diversity, where every form of life, from the smallest bacteria to the largest whales, played a vital role. This intricate web of life not only sustained itself but also paved the way for future generations to thrive. As these primitive cells multiplied, they began to establish simple relationships within their environments, leading to the development of basic ecosystems. In these early communities, competition and cooperation unfolded, shaping the dynamics of survival. Some cells formed symbiotic partnerships, sharing nutrients and energy, while others evolved to outcompete their neighbors for resources. The struggle for existence drove innovation on a cellular level, encouraging the emergence of increasingly sophisticated mechanisms for gathering energy and reproducing. These early interactions laid the groundwork for the vast array of life forms that would follow, illustrating the resilience and adaptability inherent in the quest for survival. With each advance, life carved a niche in nearly every corner of Earth, from the sunlit shallows to the deep ocean, demonstrating unyielding perseverance against the odds. In the depths of the oceans, the first multicellular organisms began to emerge, marking a dramatic shift in the story of life. These early forms, which were simple yet remarkable, could collaborate and communicate, allowing them to share resources and adapt to their environment more effectively. Imagine a vibrant underwater scene, where these multicellular beings flourished, creating a foundation for the rich diversity that would populate the planet. As they evolved, they explored new habitats, gradually venturing onto land, a bold move that would forever change life on Earth. Each transition pushed the boundaries of what was possible, paving the way for the emergence of plants, animals, and eventually, complex ecosystems. As life continued to evolve, some of these multicellular organisms developed the ability to photosynthesize, harnessing sunlight to convert into energy. This incredible adaptation not only provided sustenance for themselves but also released oxygen into the atmosphere, transforming the planet's environment. This oxygen release led to an unprecedented change in Earth's atmosphere, enabling the survival and evolution of more complex life forms. As the air filled with oxygen, a whole new chapter began, marking the rise of aerobic organisms and laying the groundwork for the incredible diversity we see today. If you enjoyed this fusion of biology and AI, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more science-powered insights.